Hi, Robbie here. It's another Thursday morning, and I'm sitting out here in the garden thinking about surprises. Surprise. Every once in a while, uh, I receive a phone call like the one I got yesterday. Uh, it's from a person who says, "Hi, Robbie. I attended a wedding recently of a friend, and your band was playing at at the reception, and I love the music, and I'm wondering if you might be available for my wedding. It's coming up next year." And she goes on to talk about the date and the kind of mood she's looking for. Well, I say to myself, what a nice surprise. And I'm thinking about surprises because of that note, and every once in a while there's another surprise that comes along. Uh, do you like surprises? I really do. Uh, I think for me, surprises are like what Mark Twain once said about honesty. He said, honesty is a really good thing if you keep it strictly under control. And I think the same way about surprises. You can't have surprises right and left day after day after day uh, without the world starting to look pretty chaotic. You got to have stability. You've got to have things that you can count on and depend on to happen when you need it and when you expect it. Uh, but stable things like things you can count on are like watching a carousel go or merry-go-round. After about 10 seconds, it gets pretty same old, pretty boring. And you've got to have a surprise or two to liven things up and make life especially interesting, even though it's progressing in a normal direction because of all the stable influences. You got to have surprises to make life exciting and interesting. So I'm always on the lookout for another surprise. I don't expect them, but I know that they're on the way. I just have to keep my eyes open. And sure enough, I'll find a surprise, and I'll be especially happy about the life that goes on day after day after day. Uh, it's it's a good way to be. It's a good way to live, and for me at least. Do you like surprises too? So I'm thinking about surprises quite a bit these days. Always keeping my eyes open for the next one. That's what I'm thinking about now. That's it for today, and I'll talk with you again next Thursday.